So as always, I was minding my own business, which is nothing. But then suddenly I started seeing these memes and posts on T-Series and PewDiePie, which didn't seem to stop. So I did the most obvious thing, I googled it. And only then I got to know that out of nowhere, T-Series is going to dethrone PewDiePie and become the ultimate champion very soon on YouTube. It would not have been that much of a shock, but since it happened so fast that no one expected it. It's like when back in 2012, Gangnam Style broke the YouTube counter when no one expected it to. So how did this happen? How did PewDiePie lose to T-Series? And is there any potential threat for T-Series in near future? That's what we are going to find out in our case study of T-Series versus PewDiePie. So let's get started. PewDiePie has been holding the crown for most subscribed YouTube channel for our last 5 years. He roasts and do commentary on gameplays. He also reviews memes and, as he likes to call himself, a meme reviewer. Now let's talk about how did PewDiePie got on top of YouTube, and then we'll move to T-Series. So it's very simple. He was the first to do it. Now, what does that mean? So back in 2010-2011, when there was no notable gameplay video commentator, and since he was technically the first to do that, and cause the market for that was huge, he alone started to gain all those subscribers. But is that it? Of course no. Another thing is his unique style and his regular content. See, on YouTube, if anything is most important, it's regular content. And PewDiePie has delivered that. You know, in this age where there is scarcity of content, PewDiePie is smart enough to find content regularly. That's what kept him on the top of YouTube for such long time. But then why is that not enough now? Let numbers answer that question. In 2016, T-Series gained 5 million subscribers. In 2017, T-Series gained 17 million subscribers. And as of 2018, T-Series has gained over 31 million subscribers in just 9 months. I mean, their subscribers are literally multiplying. And if facts are anything to go by, this is gonna continue next year too. So how is this happening in such short period? So the growth is obvious considering the population of India. But what was holding back India was the lack of internet connection. Previously, India had one of the least internet users in the world. But all that changed as Mukesh Ambani snapped his finger and introduced Jio SIM. And since then, even other providers are providing internet data at cheapest price in the world. So in order to compete, Indian service providers has become world best service providers. Starting from 2016, internet users are doubling or tripling in India, and there's still a lot to come. Look at this graph before and after Jio SIM entered the playground. Now India uses more data than countries like USA. But in all this, where does T-Series fit in? So, once users had internet connection, Indian channels started getting subscribers. And sometimes even videos which were not supposed to get views were on trending page. But quickly those videos and channels started receiving backlash. And in all this, being India's biggest music production company, T-Series stood out. With its daily well shot and choreographed videos, they started growing at the rate no one could imagine. But the real question is, what if there was no Jio? So in lot of videos and articles, the growth of T-Series has only been credited to Jio. But that's not the case. I mean, technically speaking, yes, but T-Series anyhow would have become number one eventually. Here's the graph of other countries using internet, and here's the graph of India using internet. There was a lot of scope. With this many people still to get on internet, it was impossible to hold them for a long time. It would have took 5 or 7 years, but eventually T-Series would have conquered the YouTube. Since most of the India is now on internet, why is there no competitor for T-Series from India itself? The answer is that no other channel has the content that T-Series had to offer. Almost every Bollywood song is being managed by T-Series, and no other channel provides better regular content than T-Series, at least for now. So wait, is there any potential threat for T-Series from any part of the world? And since PewDiePie is also asking viewers to help him stay on top, is PewDiePie a threat to T-Series? So no. Just 9 months in 2018, and T-Series has already gained over 31 million subscribers. And in the same time, PewDiePie only gained over 5 million subscribers. These numbers are not even close. So looks like T-Series is set to enjoy that throne for a very long time. Only YouTube channels from China could have challenged T-Series. But sadly, YouTube is banned in China. So that's a relief for T-Series. But what if China had not banned YouTube? So first off, PewDiePie would have never made to the top of YouTube. Considering the population of China and considering percentage of people using internet in China, we would have never been talking about T-Series versus PewDiePie. We would have been talking about some Chinese YouTube channel versus T-Series. But that too would have only been possible in future, as percentage of Chinese people using internet is way beyond percentage of Indian people using internet today. So when internet users from both countries were to match at any point in future, you can bet your ass that the wow would have been epic. But as we all know that China is not lifting the ban on YouTube. So looks like for now it's just T-Series.